Well, there's increasing demand for mental health or behavioral treatment for children caught in the cycle of foster care.
10 Investigates continues its work looking into how county agencies often turn to private companies for help. But as 10 Investigates uncovered, incidents of violence, abuse, and kids running away happen inside private facilities kept afloat by public dollars.
Chief investigative reporter Bennett Haberly tonight with the tough questions that so far have been met with silence.
Give us your arms. Quit resisting.
This interaction between Richland County Sheriff's deputies and a teen unfolded inside Abraxas, a behavioral treatment center for boys in Shelby, Ohio. It ended in a struggle.
Stop or you're going to get tased. Quit resisting!
Deputies were called here to make an arrest after a reported assault.
Oh, he's fighting.
It was one of more than 20 assault reports deputies responded to within the past 2 years. These photos show some of the injuries children here have inflicted on each other. The state is also aware of at least 15 reports of abuse and neglect, where boys claim they've been hurt by staff through restraint holds or other means.
They seen him right here on 39 a little bit ago going towards Ontario.
In the past 2 years, sheriff's deputies have also responded to more than 24 reports of kids running away.
Chillicothe.
Chillicothe, I think he's Columbus.
Among them, 14-year-old Brylan Butcher from Ross County,
Sheriff's office, come out now.
who went AWOL repeatedly, once on Christmas and again in late January.
Who are you with, breakfast? Yeah. I bet you this gets old. Oh, yeah.
Eventually, deputies found him and another team near a junked car lot.
Yeah, no, I'm familiar. You like to run, Brylan. Man, running from
stole a car the last time.
Running from problems isn't going to help you.
In late February, records show Brylan took off again. On March 5th, he was found dead in an alleyway in Columbus's Hilltop neighborhood. He had been shot.
He was never there because he wasn't wanted. He was never there because he wasn't loved. That was never an issue. Did we think that he was going to go, and obviously do what they were supposed to do and get some sort of reform?
Brylan's aunt, Rachel Hill, says her family is not trying to paint a completely rosy picture. Brylan had problems, she said, which is why his family wanted him to get treatment. They did not anticipate, she said, that a private facility contracted with at least a half dozen children's services agencies would allow incidents like this to persist.
We would never have imagined for a minute or even remotely expected that they would ever leave him in the hands or care of somebody that wasn't, equipped or, able to take care of him or to understand, like, hey, this kid does run. He's got one goal in mind, he's coming home.
10 Investigates made 3 attempts to speak with Abraxas officials. After leaving a couple of messages, we came here to Abraxas, hoping to get answers to our questions about the number of incidents that have happened here. A woman inside the reception area told me that there was no administrator available to answer our questions. County children's services agencies from across the state still send kids to private facilities like Abraxas. Sequel Pomegranate in Columbus closed last year in wake of abuse allegations, and Mohican Young Star Academy has had to defend its license against threats from the state to revoke it. Since 2015, all 3 of these facilities have billed Ohio's Medicaid office for more than $75 million.
This place is still open. There's still kids in there. And who knows? There's probably been kids there that's ran away since Brylan. Who knows? Because we're not going to hear about it until it's too late and they're found in an alley.
Brylan's family says they've heard rumors about what brought him to Columbus, but nothing concrete.
Right now we're facing a lot, with the loss of Brylan because there's just so many unanswered questions and such, a senseless act that was committed. One of the questions that we have is, like, Abraxas being the place that was put in charge of his care last, they failed terribly. They failed the kid terribly.
Brylan's murder remains unsolved. Our questions to Abraxas about supervision and the money it's billed the state, well, those remain unanswered. New research shows children in foster care in Ohio are sent to institutions or group homes at a higher rate than other children in other states. We'll discuss that and have more tough questions for those in power when our series continues tomorrow at 6.